I'll be back like we never left with another segment.
What's good, bro? John Pryor, how you feeling, man?
How you doing, Mr. McCullum?
I'm doing good, man.
I'm gonna hop right into it for y'all. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. So one of the latest news in the basketball world is the Kim Mulkey situation.
Okay.
So Kim Mulkey was Brittany Griner's former college coach for 4 years. They won 2 championships together.
2 championships.
2 championships together.
Yes.
They went 40-0 at one stretch. You know, had a perfect season.
Yeah.
Knocked out UConn a couple of times, and which is impossible doing women's college basketball. And they had a turbulent relationship after she graduated. They did have a rocky relationship, but that's still her coach.
Okay.
So no one's ever asked her what she thought about the Brittany Griner situation.
Yeah.
Because Brittany Griner is in Russia right now, locked
right
up.
now, yeah.
She's locked up for over 200 days.
Yeah.
So they finally asked her. They said, "Hey, I don't think anyone's ever asked you, Kim, the former coach, former Brittany Griner's former coach, and asked her like, what are your thoughts on it?" And she said, "You're not gonna get thoughts from me."
Oh, wow.
And she never answered the question.
Exactly.
And she just curved and went to another question. So my thoughts. So what are your thoughts on that situation? And would you send your kid to play for her, knowing how she treated her former star, one of the biggest women college basketball players of all time?
How just to get a little more background information.
Okay.
That school is Baylor University, a Christian school, one of the top Christian schools in the country. They're very known for basketball and football. So we're going to a Christian school. There's certain values and standards that they uphold to the student body, and the Christian values, and also to their athletes. Okay. So I feel like what the coach is dealing with right now is like, listen, this is my job right here. I might not respect how Brittany is moving as an athlete and also as a person. I have to still pay my bills. You know what I mean? I'm happy in this situation at University of Baylor. Also, for people who don't know, University of Baylor is in Texas. You know, that's along the Bible Belt of the United States, one of the strongest Christian values people. I mean, going to church a couple times a week. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, so the standards of the university, also as her as a coach, doesn't align with what Brittany stands for. And I think that the coach is making a business move. Now, would I send my child to go play for it? Yes. You know what I mean? What somebody else is doing with their personal life is none of my business. So, now I mean, Baylor's a great education. You know what I mean? Great education. I come from a Christian family too, so I know my child is getting Christian values there.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's nothing wrong with the coach not having comments about the situation just for her job security. How about you?
All right, man. So you used to play Uno back in the day?
Yeah, Uno. Okay. Not too good at it, but I'll be messing up sometimes.
All right, so you're playing Uno and you think you got one card in your hand?
Yeah.
And then somebody just pull that draw for it?
Yeah.
Here's the draw for my boy.
You got the draw? Okay, let's
First of all, she's no longer coaching Baylor.
Oh, okay,
big draw for it. She's coaching LSU now.
Okay, cool. So I learned something new.
So they asked her that as a coach at LSU.
Okay.
And she still curved the question.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
That's one.
All right.
2, if you have a rocky relationship, regardless of whether you agree with her sexuality or not, your values don't align with her values. Let's call a spade a spade. Because Brittany Griner is openly gay. Brittany Griner was openly gay. They told her while she was at Baylor not to be openly gay. Not to be open with her sexuality.
Exactly.
Don't ask, don't tell, kind of like the army. Whatever. So that's basically the gist of it right there. So that happened. Okay. So I feel as her former coach, whether you agree or disagree with her, you're a fan of hers or not a fan of hers, you still could have supported her as a human. You don't have to say, "Oh, what she did was right." You don't have to say what she did was wrong. You can leave yourself out of that completely. What you can say is, "I hope she has a safe return. I hope she's okay there. I hope she's in the best of health. I hope she returns home soon and gets back on the right track and everything like that." So I don't think she did herself justice in not commenting on the situation. So because sometimes not commenting is louder than the comment. So sometimes when you don't say something, it's louder than you actually saying something. Yeah. So she didn't say something, and then look, it blew up in her face, and it went somewhere else. Now, as far as me sending my kid there, I would never send my kid there. Never, ever. I don't care. My daughters grew up and been the best recruits, and that was the number 1 school. They would never go to that school. I don't care if she coached at Rutgers down the street. Then they're not going there. All for the strength of she didn't back her player. Like I said, it's not a gay or straight thing. It's a thing of you literally left her out to dry, and you didn't even have a comment on her as well-being. So I don't respect that. I don't think she respects Brittany Griner as a person, and and then she left out to dry, and that was completely wrong.
I'm gonna say my little rebuttal real quick.
But you would have no draw for
first of all,
you have a draw too.
I'm about to draw a fade. I'm about to take you to Boston real quick. You know what I mean? But listen, I think like this. First of all, when you're talking about your child is not going there, I don't think it's your choice for them to go to school. I think it's your child's choice.
Okay, that's a nice draw too.
You know what I mean? I have to get that. You know what I mean? It's the child's choice. But also too, let's talk about something else. Just because you recruit somebody, right? Because they're talented doesn't mean that you like them as a person. Then maybe they have some issues together on the court. Maybe Brittany was arrogant on the basketball coach or whatever. Didn't like the strategy, wasn't getting the ball enough. Or maybe Brittany got turned on by how the coaching strategies or whatever. So sometimes, even though you're a person's coach, you're recruiting them, or even in a professional realm, you have athletes with egos and stuff. Like doesn't mean that you like them as a person. I think, to be another example though, I think Larry Brown and Allen Iverson, they respected each other, their situation in Philadelphia, because they bumped heads, with Allen Iverson, going against the rules, the NBA rules of the dressing things and different things like that. Do I think that they personally liked each other? No. But do they respect each other as professionals? Yes. So I don't think that, just to disagree with you, I don't think just because you're a coach, you like the person, that you have to defend them to the end.
Okay, cool. Now to bring out my big joker right now.
Go ahead.
Allen Iverson and Larry Brown, that's a professional level.
Okay.
We talk about a college level. So usually when somebody goes to school and a college level, they're usually 18, 19, sometimes 20. Okay. So people send their kids there. Whether I agree with my daughter going there or not, I'm sending her there off the strength of that's like her second mom or her second dad watching over her and protecting her.
Yes.
And I feel, and usually college players, they have a love for their college coach more than they have for their professional coach. Okay. Because the bond and the connection. Look at Coach K. Coach K last game, every single former student. Every former player from Duke was at the game.
The brotherhood
that played for him. Yeah. Every single player that was there played for him. Yeah. NBA players, that's not happening. A lot of come, but they rotate play is a business. Okay. College is more personal, more on that personal level. So I feel like even if you disagree with and we can disagree with that completely.
Yeah. We are. We are. Yeah.
Her job is to recruit. She recruits all year round as a college coach. Yeah. You recruit. A recruit's gonna see that and see like, okay, she didn't back her. Why would she back me? Okay. Brittany Griner was one of the biggest college stars, male or female, ever. Okay. So if she's not backing her, why would she back me?
Listen, I do feel like, what they're supposed to do for Division I. Create these young women and young men into men and adults to have a post-grad career. Because not everybody's going to make it to the NBA or go overseas to play professional sports. Some players play all 4 years. They go into a career. Yeah. You know what I mean? Doctors, whatever, business, whatever. But listen, to me, Division I is a business.
It is.
It's a business. It's money. Now,
it's always been a business.
It's always been like that. So I don't think all the time these coaches really care about these players. They trying to win the championship. They're trying to get more money and stuff like that for the universities, with the boosters and different things. Yeah. So to me, Division I is a business. Now, if you're talking about more smaller schools, Division II, Division III, I think that's more of a relationship with the players and stuff like that. Because these players are not. It would be nice to make it to the NBA to go overseas, but that's not the goal. Like, these people are trying to push you, like, become a better player, but also become a better adult. Okay. So I think Division I completely to disagree with you, bro, and you're wrong. Division I sports is a business. They don't care.
I disagree with you as well.
Okay.
And I have a question for you then.
Go ahead.
So since you disagree with me so much,
of course,
this is my question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think her not commenting was the right thing to do? And if you disagree with her not commenting, what would your comments have been in that situation to protect your recruits, and protect your team?
Okay, so I'm at my press conference right now. I'm on the spot right now. If I was to defend Brittany, I said, listen, like, this is an unfortunate situation. Brittany Griner is my former player, former champion, a great person on and off the court. I hope she gets out the situation. Clear, simple, boom, like that. Now, if you don't agree with it, I agree with the coach. Don't say nothing. I would have been like, no comment.
I feel like her not saying anything is saying too much.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you how she could have played it off, too.
Okay, go ahead.
Even if she don't agree with Brittany Griner's sexuality and all that stuff, everybody's America first. Okay. So, especially, like, people like that, like, oh, America, make America great again. Even if they're, like, Trump supporters, Republicans, whatever. None of that matters. But everyone is Team America in this situation. Yeah. So, all she had to do is say, Brittany Griner is a proud American, and we need to bring her home. That's how she could have just. She could have covered all bases that way. She could have covered everything without saying anything about her being gay or straight, without her religion, her sexuality, anything like that. if she would have said we need all our Americans home and all that stuff, I think it would have went a long way.
Okay, cool. Now that's good. We both agreed to disagree on that.
No, we agreed to we disagree to disagree.
Facts. Agree to disagree. But then we're going to jump into our next topic. Something that means a lot to me that stand out, man. And I'm a big person on speaking things into existence and manifesting.
Okay.
So today's topic is going to focus on about LaVar Ball and his 3 sons, the Ball brothers.
Yeah.
Now he basically prophesied and manifested years ago. Like, listen, he wants all 3 of his sons to make it to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Jello has finally made it to the NBA through his hard.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot of trials and tribulations. For people who don't know, Jello, one of the brothers, got arrested playing at UCLA for stealing sunglasses in China. Yeah. So, do you think that LaVar Ball, do you think that we should give him the flowers in the media for getting his 3 African-American sons to the NBA? Or do you think that he was wrong about the way he went about it?
No. I don't think he was wrong about the way he went about it.
Okay.
All publicity is good publicity, especially in that situation. His talking got his first son. What's the first son?
Lonzo.
He got his first son drafted second overall pick.
Yep. LA Lakers. Yeah.
Now he could ball, but the son, LaVar talking like that, I believe got him drafted that high.
Yeah.
Now as far as the younger son, LaMelo was going second overall anyway. Or top 3 overall.
He was breeded.
He had the talent.
Yeah.
And then LaVar always talked about how Jello was the best shooter. He always said Jello is the best shooter.
Exactly.
He really is the best shooter. But I've always felt like Jello was undersized as for his size.
Okay.
So like, I don't know if you used to watch Air One back in the day.
A little bit before my time, a little bit. Okay. I remember I used to be on ESPN2 sometimes and stuff like that. Okay.
So they had a player called Main Event. And my dad used to always say, like, Main Event is like the perfect example of a tweener. Meaning he's too big to be a guard. He's too slow to guard a guard. Okay. But he's too small to be a big. And I think that's how Jello is. Okay. Jello is like, he doesn't have the height for a big. And he doesn't have the speed for a guard.
He's just right there.
But he could score.
Yeah, he can score at will.
He score lights out. So to answer your question, to get back on topic, I feel like the way he deserves a round of applause.
Exactly.
He's very braggadocious. He talks a lot. But honestly, he means nothing but well for his kids.
Exactly.
Like he does all that talking. He moved his kids. LaVar's from Compton.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
he's
that.
from Compton.
Okay.
He moved himself to Chino Hills. Yeah. Took his kids. The kids didn't see none of that.
Yeah.
He got himself in a great environment. And I mean, he's talking. He's a great talker. But at the same time, like, he backed it all up for his son.
Exactly.
So it has to be commended. What are your thoughts on it?
I think that nobody likes a braggadocious person or person who's very boisterous, and he's very loud.
And especially when they're a person of color.
Exactly, person of color, and also too, even with the ball sneakers with being very expensive, all of that stuff. I just think especially as an African American male, how important fatherhood is too. You know what I'm saying? And this man raised his 3 sons. Got them out there. He was raised in the hood, put them in the middle class area, and then pushed them also in academics and in athletics, in the professional leagues, and get them all into the NBA. And so I'm a big manifestation. I understand how it is to be boisterous and everybody's waiting for you to mess up. Yeah. And you could imagine how, the world felt like when Jello went through that situation and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it was everybody like, oh, dang, man, you right there. You playing at UCLA. Yeah. You letting your dad down. All of that. But you know what? He never gave up on his boys also. And also the importance, I want to lock in on the importance of fathers too. You know what I mean? So when you have your father in your life, statistically, they say you have 2 times the chance of going to college. You know what I mean? And having your father, in your life, you better high self-esteem, better behavior. So I commend LaVar Ball as an African-American man breaking that, mold and the standard of us as black men that we don't take care of our kids. We're in jail, you know what I mean? And we don't have jobs and stuff. So I think he was all on point with that.
And to piggyback off what you just said was like people giving LaVar Ball for being loud and they hear him obnoxious and everything like that. But he turned all his talking into a business.
Exactly, yeah. $1 million, multi-million dollars.
He's there for all 3 of his kids.
Exactly.
He's still married to his wife. Yep. He has all 3 kids with his wife.
Exactly.
His wife had a stroke. Yep. A really bad stroke. Yeah. And he's basically
still with her.
He's still with her. Yeah. He's rehabbing herself. Oh wow! And she's in the pool swimming, all that stuff. Yeah. She tried, even when she's tired, he pushes her and everything like that. Exactly. He started a brand. He wanted his kids to
Big Baller Brand.
Do Big Baller Brand. Now I don't like Big Baller Brand. I like the clothes. I don't like nothing about it. But I respect the hustle, the grind. You have to respect that. Yeah. He literally was like, "Yo, don't sign to this." Even though LaMelo signed the Puma. He's like, don't sign the Pumas, build big baller brand.
Yeah.
He had the vision of like, yo, your brand is worth your names are worth so much money.
Exactly.
You know, you're gonna get the money anyway.
Exactly.
You know? So what I'm saying is he believes in his sons. He pushes them, and as loud as he is and all that stuff, people get lost in the message. But the message is like, yo, he's a great father.
Great father, all of them.
Can't knock that. His kids don't really get in trouble, even though Leandro got arrested in China. Stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And but
they still persevered.
And he started a league.
Exactly. Yep. To put other kids in, in the rankings of going overseas or playing the NBA. So I think LeVar Ball is committed. And something interesting about LeVar. He said, yo, I breeded my sons. He said, listen, he saw his wife at school. She said, like, because she's told, like, yo, listen, she's going to give me some tall basketball players. And they got married and it worked and stuff. So I think, like, parents who push their kids, yo, for positivity. Like, to me, like, just to go, a little bit off top a little bit, Joe Jackson with the Jackson 5. The Jackson, no matter what the family issues had, he got his family out the hood, out of Gary, Indiana. His son is probably the greatest artist of all time, Michael Jackson. All his other kids are, successful. So anytime, especially African-American male, a father pushes his family to positivity and success, I'm all for it.
And I'm gonna end my comment on this one. People bash LeVar all you want, but I'm gonna tell you one thing people could never say LeVar does. He's never super disrespectful, and he doesn't curse.
Exactly. Okay.
He may call someone a jackass, something like that, but you never see him
profanity, derogatory,
never see him say that. So I'm saying is like people don't notice that, but I'm just saying like shout out to LeVar, man.
Yeah, shout out to LeVar, man. I'm happy that all three of his sons is in the league, man.
Yeah, and it makes you proud because you're like, you know what? He's inspirational. I may not want to do it. I may not do it the same way he did it.
Exactly.
But I would love to, like, have my daughters. If they want to play basketball, push them like that. Maybe not the same way he did it, but he did kind of set up blueprint for a lot of black people.
Exactly.
Fair, man.
So man.
So we gonna end it on that note.
Exactly.
Dre was wrong. I was right.
I was always right, man.
Let us know in the comments though. Who was right? Who you agree with? Who you disagree with? Let us know what you think. You see, we got some stuff coming.
Can't fake the tape, man. We got some. Go ahead, man.
Now shout out to y'all. Peace out. Nothing but love, blessings, and we see y'all soon.
Be easy.